Hello, my name is Devil, and we're back for another map preview. This one is by author AceDauntless, and the map is called Now, I don't know what version map this is. I imagine it's an early alpha, and this is going to be my first look. Oh, that's a lot of brushwork. Looks like a target. A computer. No interaction. Yeah, there's currently no interaction in the game Reflex right now. So these are all just aesthetic little props, and it's really cool looking. Maybe someday this computer will be usable. Spit out a blue screen of death, maybe? That'd be funny. Wait. What? So this teleporter goes right here. Like 10 feet backwards. Onto another platform. Okay. Don't like the teleporter placement. That's kind of pointless teleporter placement when you could just have ramps right here that you could double jump up. That would do about the same thing, and I recommend that because you have no stairs here. You should not use teleporters as a replacement for either double jumping up or stairs. That's not good for gameplay, really. It's a cool, neat feature there. Did a lot of brushwork here. And those are rotated. So that's not just stuck in there. He took a lot of time to put those in vertices mode and rotate every single piece. Wow. That's a lot of work. Looks good. So I imagine these things are teleporter exits. So where's the teleporter that goes to this guy? Can you go through this window? Yes. Cool. I like saying that instead of them being clipped off. Yeah, this is a bad area. You do not want to be stuck here at red armor. That's a death trap. And the angle to this is like a left strafe. Yeah. This is all kind of basic. I mean, it's just a spiral design. You know, you start the spiral here. And you just keep going up the spiral. Use the teleporter, go up the spiral even more. And then it basically ends right there. Oh, looks like I can't make that. Or that one. That's kind of in the way. Yeah, that's deceptive. I would never use that much because you're just going to hit that corner. Your stairs being right next to a teleporter, you know, that could easily just get you sucked into that teleporter. And not get you where you want to go. Ooh, that's cool. It's like little cages. I want to get in there. Is that a separate room? I don't think you can get in there. Neat little lights, very Star Wars looking. It's like something on Darth Vader's chest piece. My jumps are too far or not enough to make that jump. Alright. Yeah, the teleporter placement, I don't like that. That's all kind of cumbersome to use. item placement needs some work too, because you've got red armor, then you've got a rocket, and then you've got green armor right below it. So somebody can just dominate this side of the map, and there's like nothing on the other side of the map. You got yellow armor, got some armor shards. I don't even know what that green one is. You got rocket placements all over the place. So this is designed to be rocket heavy. And it's just kind of a little spiral here. Love the design. Design looks great. Yeah, you've obviously got point lights right there. You should put some round ceiling lights to hide those reflections, just as a trick. But you've obviously got point lights like all over the place here, because you can see the reflections. Like there's a reflection, there's a reflection, there's a reflection, there's a reflection. You got one there, one there. You got 4 up on the ceiling. You got 1 over here. 1 there. There's just reflections all over the place. Let's go into editor mode. Oh my God in heaven. That's a lot of point lights. Wow. Yeah, that's probably not the best way to light this map, but until we get textures that don't bounce as aggressively, I guess this is a good way to light the map. I mean, the map looks, you know, very brightly lit. That is for sure. That's a really neat kind of effect. That's lava. I'm supposing these will eventually be nicely designed lava tubes, but for now they just kind of look a little out of place. And since this is all alpha, you know, early glimpse of map designs and map previews, a lot of this stuff is, you know, well, not a lot. Everything is subject to change at this stage. Yeah, that jump is not easy enough. You need to make that jump distance a little closer or lower that, because it's not on the same level. The floor here is on this block. You can see this jump is up higher. So that's not an easy jump, especially for beginners. And this should be a beginner level map, because this design does not warrant a competition level advanced user style map. It's too claustrophobic, it's too enclosed to have that kind of jump distance. That's a lot of brushwork there. Oh, you can see a neon through there. Yeah, I don't know if you've obviously noticed that neon doesn't quite work that efficiently. They only provide maybe like, I don't want to say 3 or 4 blocks. So that's like 64U or something like that. And then that's it. That's all the light that it provides. So neon lights are not a good way of providing room lighting. Obviously discovered point lights, but a lot of these point lights should be outmoded for ceiling lights. So look up round ceiling lights, look up wall lights, and spotlights. Everything right now should be using those 3 lights. Point lights are not designed for this kind of use. This is not what point lights were ever made for by game engines. Point lights are for dynamic shadow creation. So they're for like wall torches that reflect light so that you can see your shadow on this wall kind of thing. Point lights are not meant for room lighting. However, you can obviously use them like that if you put enough of them, and you certainly have. This map is just chock full of lighting. And imagine the light map. Your light map build times on this are going to be significantly higher than normal because of all those point lights. Because all those point lights are going to create ambient occlusions being so close together. Yeah, that jump distance not close enough. This is a very small 1v1 map designed for close quarters combat. You know, you would probably want to have a melee weapon out for most of this. I would really recommend that you add more rooms. Add an entrance to a room there that goes in the back there somewhere, and then that spits you out like right here because there's nothing really in this wall, either that or up there. But up there you have this really neat cage room for just aesthetic design purposes, just something to look at. So you could have a, there needs to be another room like back over there somewhere. And on this side too, have another room back over here or somewhere. You need more rooms. Right now it's just one large spiral staircase that terminates at the red armor, which is currently a death trap. So it's not good for flow. There's like almost no flow in this map. Hit that. There's only one real path. And you come down here and then you hit this, and then you get stuck in this endless loop of trying to get that red armor. And because that jump distance is so big, casual players are not even going to be able to hit like that distance. And as I said, the jump distance right now is for advanced players. But this is not a good enough map for advanced players in its current form. And this is all alpha, so, you got plenty of time. Reflex is not going to be even in beta until like next year, maybe. So there's plenty of time to make changes and refines, and everyone is like, hurry, 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 rush, rush, rush. Get your maps out, get them on Reflex files. And for what reason? There's no reason to rush. Everybody, all the map designers, I wish they would take their time and not try and rush this stuff out. Because none of this stuff is ready. The game's not ready, let alone maps. I mean, you've got 3 different textures in the game so far, total, of real textures and not just dev gray or dev grid. So it's all still really early. So, please do not take my criticism and my opinions too harshly, because there's plenty of time, plenty of ways to improve this, and this is an absolutely gorgeous map. I love this brushwork. These tubes, that's great, and it goes down to these neat little features. You've got a lot of neat little doodads. There's a lot of great things about this map that I really enjoy that I haven't seen any other map do yet. The design, the actual coloring, the design, you're doing what you have to work with, as are all Reflex map developers right now. We've only basically got different colors to work with and a few special brushes. So again, don't beat yourself up about anything I'm saying, because there's plenty of time to fix all this stuff and make your map a really great 1v1 duel map. In its current form, the teleporter entrances are all too close to each other and they don't go anywhere. This is like, 10 feet away. You can't have a teleporter just shoot you out 10 feet away. It's pointless. It's pointless to have a teleporter there, especially for one that puts you up another level, when you should have something like this here, where you can just double jump up. And this teleporter puts you right here, the same exact thing. This is a bad habit to have. Do not put a teleporter that just shoots you up one level 10 feet away. That's not good. This one, see, that's actually a good teleporter. This teleporter shoots you up way over here, so at least it puts you in a different geographic area. You're using teleporters as a replacement for double jumps and stairs, so you have stairs right here to go up, but in this case over here there's no stairs to go up, so you're just using a teleporter. Not good. So your teleporter exit placement has a lot to be desired. And as I said, there's plenty of time to do that. Plenty of time. No worries. The one thing I really don't like about this map is that everything kind of culminates, and in order to get you up that spiral staircase to this point and then get you the red armor, which then puts you into a death trap situation. I mean, especially from a rocket launcher right there, somebody could shoot rockets up here and keep you literally pinned in here where you can't get out, and then you're dead for trying to get an item. Item placement should be a risk versus reward, not a death sentence. So let's take a look at a good risk versus reward. It would be this mega right here, right in the middle. You have a huge risk being open to attack from any angle right here. That's a risk. It's not a death sentence, but it's a risk. Now, the red armor, that's not just a risk, that's almost a death sentence. Because of how small this map is, your opponent is going to know when you're trying to run for that red armor, and he's going to keep you pinned in there, and if you actually try and go for it, you're going to die. And the green armor is a little consolation to not getting that red. Yeah, weapon placement, item placement, a lot to be desired. This map is obviously not ready for public consumption, in my opinion. There's a lot of, pre-alpha things that need to be taken care of first. So I hope this map preview has been constructive for the map author, more so than an actual preview, a playable preview of this map. The map author wanted my opinions on this map, and these are some very early alpha opinions. Everything in this map could change before final release, which is still probably like 2 to 3 years away at this rate. So you have a world of time. All map authors have worlds of time to get opinions like this from other mappers, and then take those changes, run with it, make your map even better so that when it does hit release time, or even beta release time, your maps are already, really slick and refined and have all these tiny little corners that have been perfected and agreed upon by other mappers. So it's always great to get an outside perspective and outside opinions. And again, these are just my opinions and my perspectives. And I hope that the map author does add more rooms and adds different avenues of escape and completely reworks where these teleporter shootouts and the map and the item placement. I know that's not really a very favorable preview of this map, but this map does have a lot of really great features, like this brushwork. The map author obviously has skills, okay? I'm not just crapping on this map just to do it, okay? This map has a lot of great potential. And that's evidenced by all of this brushwork. So the map author knows how to do brushwork. So those are my opinions. You can take them or leave them. And again, this is all just pre-early alpha state stuff. And I hope that the map author continues to develop this map, because it's a great platform. It's a great base. There's a lot of potential here. And that's it for Testing Ground.